Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the 6th episode of Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Halloween. Last time we saw Buffy going off to a frat party with the monster and creep attractor Cordelia after having an argument with Angel. The fraternity have an annual sacrifice to a lizard-like creature that grants them success in their lives, and 3 guesses who were going to be the sacrifices that year. Buffy managed to escape and sliced the reptile creature in half, ending the successful careers of many previous members of the fraternity. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Good flip. Oh, good throw and a good defence. Vampires are infamous for being rubbish at technology. Using the sign. I've said before, I think, and I like the way she uses objects around her as stakes. I'm gonna guess he was filming for Spike. Again, like he did in the first episode we saw him, he was kind of scouting her out, her abilities and things to see what he's up against. So that would kind of fit. I can't think of another reason why a vampire would be filming her. It just makes sense. So this is a vampire, a Halloween episode. I know Halloween's a big thing in America. I hate Halloween because I hate people in costume. Always have, dressed up since I was little. I've hated it. And it's getting a little bit bigger in the UK, but it's not as big a event as it is in America.
I know. Is the blonde so not happening?
Hi.
Where's his jacket? You don't normally see him sitting out in the open so much. He's normally in the shadows.
My Barbie dream car had nicer seats.
And smiling and laughing.
Hi.
Late.
He's allowed to talk to other people and laugh with other people. Maybe not Cordelia, but other people.
You look fine.
Could have said a better word than fine. So a bit better.
Date. So did I. But who am I kidding?
Okay, so that's why he's not Ghost Jack. He's a bit more dressed up.
Now, a bunch of little kids need people to take them trick-or-treating. Sign up and get your own pack of sugar-hype little runts for the night.
Yikes. I'll stick to vampires.
Some of us. Just the juvenile delinquent I've been looking for. The program starts at 4. The children have to be back at 6.
Makes sense. That's a good early time for young kids to be out and back home.
The one night a year things are supposed to be quiet for me.
Halloween quiet?
He swears that tomorrow night is like dead for the undead. They stay in.
Is that because everyone's out dressed as monsters that they don't like it? Yum. Dr. Pepper. My favourite drink.
You and Buffy, you're just friends, right? I heard some guy say she was fast.
Think that's my friend you're talking about.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Something damn manly.
Oh,
Get gone.
not manly.
Senator,
A black guy heals, Buffy, but cowardice has an unlimited shelf life.
Slight overreaction, but yeah.
It's too bad we can't sneak a look at the Watcher diaries and read up on Angel. I'm sure it's full of fun facts to know and tell.
Yeah, probably stuff you don't want to know.
most importantly, it would be wrong.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. You know he was... Well, we all know he was bad back then. Why would you want to know the details? That's not good.
I really don't have time for these
Miss
games.
Keller said you were a babe.
She said what?
She said that you were a hunk of burning something or other.
That's not good to mess like that. Surely, if she'd asked, Giles would have shown her Giles would have shown him out of his protection for Buffy, he'd want her to be informed and know. When has he ever said anything bad about her wanting to research?
Who is she?
It doesn't say, but the entry's dated 1775.
Angel was 18 and still human.
She's pretty coiffed.
Coiffed?
Well, I'll never be like this.
She looks a bit like that girlfriend of Spike's. The unhinged one.
So, Buffy, you ran off last night and left poor little Angel all by his lonesome. So what's his story, anyway? I mean, I never see him around.
She doesn't know he's a vampire.
Angel's a vampire. I thought you knew.
I didn't think she did.
Of course, but the cuddly kind. Like a Care Bear with fangs.
Basically, yeah.
A time-honored classic. You're never gonna get noticed if you keep hiding. You're missing the whole point of Halloween. Free candy?
That is the only thing that Halloween has going for it. Free sweets. Free candy.
That's not a costume.
I got fatigues from an army surplus at home.
Meet the hidden princess. I think we found a match.
I think we found a bad guy as well. He's had too many lines and the camera's been on him too much for him not to be involved.
Rewind that. Let's see that again.
Good tactics.
You see that? Well, she stakes him with that thing. That's what you call resourceful.
We're on the same wavelength.
Miss Edith needs a tea.
I'm not on the same wavelength as her though. I hope. Yep.
The peace that ignores thee, thou corrupt.
Cheap way of doing makeup, I suppose. Bit of your lips, bit of lipstick. Okay. That's such a freaky statue with the brain open. Okay. I've completely forgotten. What's the Greek god with the two heads? Oh, well, the head with, sorry, two sides. Gone blank.
This just isn't me.
And that's the point. Look, Halloween is the night that not you is you, but not you, you know?
But wait till you see. Hi.
Casper.
Doesn't seem quite the same going out for Halloween in the daytime. But obviously, young kids, yeah, they need to.
Where's your bodyguard, Harris? Curling her hair? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So is this going to be the thing where they keep bumping into each other? Don't think I'd be happy with my kids going out. I haven't got kids, but if I did have them, just going out with a random student, I'd want to take them.
Evoco veteranum. Exaudi meam causam.
It's really bugging me. I can't remember the name of the god. Might be a god, might be a creature or something, a Greek myth of some kind.
Sume nocte.
So that implies like some sort of spell.
I could have sworn I had more candy. I'm sorry, Mr. Monster. Maybe I...
God. Well, this is a good way to traumatize little kids. So they're becoming their costume. Yes. So she's a ghost. That's interesting. It's not like she as a body is a ghost. She's actually separated from her body and become a ghost.
You don't know me?
Lydia, I suggest you find cover.
So he's got no memory.
And you were supposed to be a soldier. And now I guess you're a real soldier.
Why doesn't he know who she is, though?
No,
No, he
guns.
can't shoot.
That's still a little kid in there.
Yeah.
Step out of the way.
No guns, that's an order.
This could be a situation.
Buffy, what do we do?
Okay, so she has no memory either. She's a 1700 English lady. Will she have the accent?
What?
No. That's not good, her not having memory of being a Slayer.
I suggest we get inside before we come across another.
A demon!
So Xander's Xander's got past his male cowardice then.
She couldn't have dressed up like Xena.
Why? She remembers who he is.
Okay, your name is Cordelia, you're not a cat, you're in high school, and we're your friends.
She's not a cat.
Well, a lot's going on.
No kidding. I was just attacked by Jojo, the dog-faced boy. Look at my costume. Do you really think that Party Town's gonna give me my deposit back?
Just sit tight.
Who died and made her the boss?
She did, so I think she became a ghost. God, looks like me after I haven't shaved for a while.
Well, this is just neat.
See, that's what I thought. It's the one night so the vampires can go out freely and just be themselves. You've messed up his index cards, though.
I didn't leave that open.
There's not a vampire that's in there, then. There's plenty of other creatures. What's behind there? Oh! That did look like a vampire. How did a vampire get in the house? It wasn't invited.
She became an actual feline?
No. She was the same old Cordelia. Just in a cat costume. She told us she got her outfit from Party Town.
And everybody who changed, they acquired their costumes where?
From that guy's... It's a bit of a weird spell. There's something up with the costumes then, so he's cast a spell that anyone wearing a costume from his shop will turn.
Hello? Anyone home?
So they got a Dracula kit there, so anyone wearing that would have become a vampire. But I would have thought that would mean the rules would still apply, but I suppose if someone was dressed as a vampire, maybe the rules didn't apply, so they could just go into a house.
Hello, Ethan.
He knows him.
Hello, Ripper.
Ripper. So, if I remember rightly, the one dressed as the pilot is that guy, that kid who almost hit Xander. So this is kind of the role reversal.
It's strange, but bidding up that pirate gave me a weird sense of closure.
Guys!
Aren't you pleased to see your old mate, Rupert? It's quite a little act you've got going here, old man.
It's no act. It's who I am.
They have no idea where you come from. What's in the bargain for me?
You get to live.
Oh, Rupert, you're scaring me.
Okay. So is Giles a bad guy acting as a good guy?
And you said the Ripper was long gone.
Tell me how to stop the spell.
Say pretty, please.
Blimey. That's quite brutal. He's calling him Ripper. Was that as in ripping people apart?
Now that guy you can shoot.
What the?
Yeah, that means she's back.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
My God, those kids are going to be traumatized. He is very different to the other vampires, isn't he? He retreats, whereas all the other vampires just keep fighting until they die.
You guys remember what happened?
It was way creepy. It's like I was there, but I couldn't get out.
Oh, great, so that just kids do remember. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You need to be a psychiatrist in Sunnydale. Make a fortune. It's got a bit of a confidence boost. Oh, so he's going to see her now. Hello, how many episodes is this going to go on for?
I wanted to be a real girl for once. Kind of fancy girl you liked when you were my age.
That was hundreds of years ago. He's lived. I mean, it's kind of no different from somebody dressing up as women from the 80s or 90s. It'd just be weird now. gone then. Be seeing you. Okay. That was a good episode. I like the story, the way, so everyone becomes what they're wearing. That's quite cool. It's weird that they didn't remember. Why did Willow remember? I'm assuming it's because she was dead, technically, and she was a ghost. So she remembers the past. And everyone else became what they were dressed as. And that's all they could remember. Don't quite get it. But Giles, I'm confused. He knew that guy, Ethan. He called him Ripper. He knows him from his past. And from what we saw there, he does seem to have a past. He was quite brutal. Which we haven't seen that side of him. We've seen him up for a fight. But he's normally getting knocked out. We haven't seen him being brutal like that and really fighting. So, the way it was all kind of being worded, it sounds like he was a bad guy in the past, or is he still a bad guy? And it's possible that could happen because we know we saw Angel, and then we discovered he was a vampire. So I know that the show does do big twists. So is he a? I think this through. Is he a bad guy? Oh, sorry. Was he a bad guy, and he's still a bad guy? Was he a bad guy, and he's kind of redeeming himself? So he's actually trying to be good. That's kind of the only two options really I can think of. The other option could be that he's actually always a good guy, but for what we saw there, I doubt that. I think those are the two only options. It was certainly a big twist if he's a bad guy of some kind. A lot to think about. It kind of felt like a filler episode in some ways, but actually there's quite a few things. Well, no, not quite a few things. That's a big thing that happened, and Spike as well. So he is really acting differently to all the other vampires that we've seen. So he's specifically spying on her is not the right word, but scouting her. Checking out her moves, her fighting style, and everything. He's preparing. And I say the vampires always seem to be a bit more reactive that we've seen so far. They kind of they act instinctively. They're just out there to kill, to get the blood, and they usually fight her and die. And he fought her, and he retreated. He ran away, which is a good tactical move. He was in a his advantage is gone, so yeah, it's the right thing to do probably. But say they don't normally do that. So is there something special about him, or is it just he is what he is, and that's it? It's just he just does that. So yeah, that's a bit odd as well. Yeah, so I got all the stuff about Giles going into my head, and I don't know what the answers are. I don't know what to say. So obviously don't put any spoilers. I don't want to know. I'm sure it'll all become clear. So yeah, let's see what happens in the next episode. And as Ethan wrote, be seeing you.